Christy Fox. It's Sunday, 21st January 2024, and this is the BPL Weekly Wrap. Before we begin, I just want to clarify that I'm Christy Fox and not the Kristen Foxen, the #1 ranked female poker player in the world. There's been a ton on social media since I've been hosting these segments, some of it not pretty, so out of respect to Kristen, I just wanted to clear that up. Well, a lot has happened in the world of BPL during the last week. There's been the Empt Gambier series, the Royal Flush jackpot has gone off, a partnership agreement with Poker Nation, and of course, our regular games. Our good friends down at Gambier Poker in South Oz put on a poker series last weekend, and a number of our regular players made the 5-hour drive across. Dale Fox, aka Ivy Rain, and his team run a professional outfit when it comes to hosting poker tournaments, and this series was to be no exception. Notable results by our players. Renato Trenton and Greg Heaver final tabled the main event and were part of the 6-way equal chop of the majority of the prize money, both securing $3,000. Adrian Taravillo dominated the high roller event, eventually succumbing in second place for a $5,000 score. Renato, who has gone on a heater since being appointed poker ambassador for Poker Nation, final tabled all 4 events he played. Mike Neres and Chris Tottle cashed the high roller, placing 6th and 5th respectively. Remarkably, both also cashed the main event. Ken Dean final tabled and cashed the mystery bounty. The BPL Royal Flush jackpot was introduced in October last year and increases progressively by $25 every week. Importantly, at the expense of BPL and not from the player's own money. Well, despite many doomsdayers saying that it will never go off and therefore, what's the point? After all, the odds are 650,000 to 1 against On Monday night, the odds were disregarded. And it was the Royal Flush specialist, Andrew Brown of Drysdale, who scored big, collecting $262 in the process. Specialist because Brown got a Royal Flush not more than 6 months ago, also during a BPL event. Remarkably, 5 minutes prior to Brown's bonanza hand, BPL stalwart Bev Bowen folded pre-flop due to some all-in action, only to find to her utter dismay that she would have flopped the Royal and collected the jackpot on offer. Bad luck, Bev. The biggest news from the week came with the announcement of a strategic partnership that BPL entered into with Poker Nation, an organization that runs poker tournaments throughout Victoria and who are entering the Geelong market. Teaming up, both organizations hope to reap the benefits of synergies created by the sharing of their respective poker experience, resources, equipment, and knowledge. For BPL players specifically, it will give opportunities to qualify and gain entry into some bigger tournaments, not only those run by Poker Nation, but by the Australian Poker Tour, which Poker Nation is affiliated. These promise to be exciting times ahead, not only for BPL players, but also for poker players in the Geelong area in general, as this partnership has the potential to shake up the local poker landscape in a positive fashion. We look forward to hearing more news resulting from this partnership. Finally, our 2 games for the week saw promising numbers with 33 and 30 runners at the Port Arlington and Clifton Springs golf clubs, respectively. Pete McDade found the winner's circle on his return after a 6 months absence at Port Arlington, while the popular and effervescent Blake Kendall took home the bulk of the money on offer by winning the monthly Terminator game at Clifton Springs. Until next time, this is Christy Fox on BPL TV.